Hello everyone, welcome to Whispering Bliss, and my intention for this video is to spread love and light to you all always, okay? So this card is for our water signs, Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpio, okay? So the cards that I have here is Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Temperance. I'm getting a sense of like there's a need for you to slow down a little bit, okay? With this Five of Wands energy, I'm also getting a sense of like you may be like this earth angel warning someone about a Knight of Wands. You know, like you may be like, friend, like that person gonna put you like this. Friend, no, don't be with no Knight of Wands. Don't be with no Knight of Wands. Don't be with no one in this energy. But I'm also getting a sense of like if this is you, you know, I'm also getting a sense of like pay attention to the signs, because you may be entertaining someone that may be in this energy. With the Knight of Wands going this way, I feel like there's someone stuck in the past, and I don't know, but I do feel like you're being protected, okay, with the Temperance here. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so I'm seeing the Strength card, Seven of Swords with the Chariot. Okay, heavy fire I'm getting. Cancer energy. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting a sense of like you need to pay attention to how you feel. This is very interesting because I don't see, this is water signs, and I don't see any cups here. I don't see any cups here. So I'm getting a sense of like, I'm not sure if you have individuals that's, they have you in this energy here, okay? They have you guarded. There's this like, you know, you have to be on guard. I'm getting a sense of like, don't forget your superpowers, okay? Water signs, like you guys naturally, like you feel things. You guys are very intuitive, okay? You're very in tune with the universe in a very unique way that people need to learn, okay? You have special abilities, and I feel as if whatever is going on here, it's keeping you off of you acknowledging your emotions, you utilizing your superpowers, your gifts, okay? So pay attention. It says expand your consciousness, okay? It says, but if he is caught, he will pay sevenfold. He will give all his good of his house. Proverbs 6:31. It says self-control is strength, calmness is mastery. It says self-control is strength, calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where your mind doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. It says, I trust myself. It says, trust your animal instincts when it comes to harmful people and situations. I'm connecting with the emotions and deeper awareness that come with my higher self. I trust that I know within my heart what the right thing to do is. It says, we women are powerful not because our ability to get things perfect, but because we rare to unleash our feminine power to feel and express. And you know what, I feel as if you may have someone, and like I said, Ace of Swords, it's giving me a sense of like, honey, if you are in this energy here, that's a sign already. Like if your finances are up and down, it's like, hello, the universe is like, hello, your spirit team is like, hello, like that's not of you, that's you're not supposed to be like that. Things flow to you with ease. That's what I'm getting. Things flow to you with ease. So I'm getting a sense of like, no, like you're not supposed to be in this energy here, guarded, and you have to look, you know, you got to be sneaky and stuff like that. It's like, no, like you're supposed to be able to reveal yourself. You're supposed to be able to feel, you know, you're supposed to be able to express yourself, okay? But I'm also getting a sense of like, don't worry about it. Like I said, I do feel as if, you know, God have people in your life with the temperance that is going to assist you, because I do feel like you are doing something. 6 of Wands is right here, okay, moving in a very powerful direction. And I'm getting a sense of like, remain strong, okay, Chariot, remain balanced, okay, and just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. I'm also getting a sense of like, learn from the past. Okay, learn from the past. Don't be afraid to look back at your past actions or experiences, okay? You may be like, I don't want to go back, I don't want to think about it, but I'm getting a sense of like, when you go back, detach yourself from the emotions and pay more attention to the lessons, because you can utilize those lessons in the present, okay? And even to create, okay, to create something. You can utilize those experiences to create something with whatever it is you're going through in the present, if that makes sense, okay? I'm getting a sense of like, if you're stuck, pay attention to the lesson of what you're going through in the present moment, and then go back and like, wait a minute, like I experienced something similar. Let me try to pull what I've learned there and mix it, combine it, something like that, okay? But yeah, this is I'm just getting with the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and because it says we women are powerful, not because our ability to get things perfect, but because we dare to unleash our feminine power to feel and express. And I feel like there's like someone, or I have to say this, okay, males, like if you're watching this, but ladies, I feel like there's like a energy, a masculine energy that's trying to prevent you from expressing yourself the way that you're supposed to. Or if I'm speaking to a male, you know, maybe there's women that's in a masculine energy and you're not able to speak, okay? And I'm getting a sense of like, just if I'm speaking to my males, you know, especially if you're a water sign, you have someone like, oh, you too this and you too, okay, well, that's just not your people, that's not your person, okay? God put people in our lives for a reason. If you feel, okay, let me finish that. God put people in our lives for a reason, okay? And maybe there's something that you need to learn. But again, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and say this, you know, remember your superpowers. You guys are water signs, okay? And I'm getting a sense of like, you know, if you feel things are messing up, like things are not where they should be in your life, at one moment everything was all good and now things are just like falling apart, you need to be mindful of that, okay? And I'm getting, yeah, like I'm just getting a sense of like, just be mindful of that. Maybe there needs to be boundaries. It says don't fall in love with a potential, okay? It says walking away costs you nothing, staying will cost you everything, including the loss of yourself. Please don't trust everyone's words without their actions backing them up, okay? And then it says protective energy. Yeah, so it says surround yourself with protective energy, creating a shield against negative influences and energies. Maybe you need to cut back. You know, like, hey, I'm working on something. Like, I'm just getting a sense of like, if, you know, we as humans, we have to go through things, right? I know some people may be like, cut them out immediate, like cut them, you know, sometimes we have to go through experiences, but in the meantime, I'm getting a sense of like, at least create boundaries that's going to protect yourself. You know, maybe cutting off your phone, letting people know like, okay, like, look, I have to work on this, or I need time for me. Like, maybe you need to speak up for yourself a little bit more, you know? Like, I'm not going out tonight, or this, I'm gonna just stay in and just, you know, relax, because it is what it is, right? That's what I want to do. Okay. All right, what do you want water signs to see right now? It says go on an adventure. Today is the day to try something daring. And then it says emotions, alchemy, processing, sensitivity. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of like, you know, someone say, oh, you too this. Look what the cars, okay? Look, the cars. It says practice freedom, release the weight of judgment. And then it says set boundaries, claim your power, and know your value today, okay? So it says 666, reflect. It says love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards great optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and an inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person, okay? So I'm going to leave this message here for you guys. Thank you so much for viewing this video. And before I leave, I just looked at my clock. It's 11 minutes only. And this is actually short for water signs. Normally, like, the readings are longer. So I'm getting a sense of like, yeah, like I said earlier, maybe you just need to keep it short, and that's okay. You know, that doesn't mean that you keep it short with people. That doesn't mean that you don't love them or you're not going to be there for them or whatever the case may be. But I'm getting a sense of like, with the energy that I see here, is giving me a sense of like, you need you right now. And if people can't respect what you're requesting, or if they don't respect your boundaries, then you know you got to do what's best for your life, you know, what's best for you, okay? So yeah, I'm going to leave this message here for you guys. Thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope to see you guys again soon, okay? Bye.